All right. Last few questions, Brian. By the way, how's your father? You know, your professional relationship with your father, because the sport. Seldom do we see a successful father and son tandem in the sport. But your relationship, do you consider it as distinct compared to other prominent father and son partnership?
I don't know. I think we know where our relationship stands. You know, it doesn't really bother us on whether it's because I'm a fighter or because he thinks because he thinks he's like in my corner that he should treat me differently. You know, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful relationship, and he's doing really great. He's back home right now. You know, with family right now in Hawaii. I'm here in Los Angeles, so he's doing, we're doing really great, and I miss him a lot as a father, but I'm a grown man. I'm 27 years old now, and I don't, we treat each other as adults, and he has a family also in Hawaii that he's a great father. There's no doubt about that, and
did he work in your corner, Brian?
In my last fight, no.
Yeah,
there was a whole new team that worked in my corner in my last fight. With the exception for Ruben Gomez, who's been in my corner for a while. But Robert Garcia had his own team that I took under.
All right.
It was almost a whole year with me just trying to find the right coaches and the right trainers, because after I left Freddie Roach, that I fought under various different types of coaches with Joe Hernandez and Joe Goosen and all that, and I tried to find the right trainer to get me fitted for the right type of fight. My father's working hard, and he got a great new job that he just got that he really needed to keep going at. So it was hard for them, but it wasn't a really important fight for them to come out also, because it was a warm-up fight for me, and hopefully the bigger fights that they'll come off for that too. But for now, it was more of me trying to get back in the groove, and I did that this year, and with the 8-rounder, and it was more of a low-key fight than it was a big profile fight.
All right. So what's next for you insofar as your next fight schedule is concerned, Brian?
We're trying to fight again in a couple of months from now. I'm gonna stay busy this year, and there's gonna be a lot of fight. I'm trying to get back in the mode. I don't want to get myself stale. Laying off for like a year is not gonna help me within my run for a world title. I have to fight, very frequently, and we're gonna try to do that this year with me and Gary, trying to set me a fight up next couple of months.
A world title this year, is that a possibility, Brian?
That's a possibility, or late this year, early next year, but hopefully, I can get myself in that contingent run for it. And, everything is looking good for me this year, and, hopefully I'll be back on the top, if God permits, and everything will be all good.
How about Nonito Donaire, Brian? Is he in your radar? Is he part of your plan?
Nonito has been on. I've been on his radar for a while too. I don't know if he ever since the Olympic trials. I don't know if people know about our history, but I did beat him and his brother back in the Olympic trials, and I think they still hold a grudge against me because of that fight. And it's all business. It all comes down to when the right time is, and the right amount of money that's going to be involved for us to get together. And hopefully down the line we get to take that little trial and tribulations that they had and bring it over to the professional rankings. And that'll be a little bit interesting, don't you think?
But everything's professional. There's nothing personal, I think, between you and Nonito and the Donaires.
I believe it's professional. I think a lot of people think he takes a little bit more personally than most. But if it is personal for him, for myself, I believe it's more of a business. With us trying to get into the ring. But if he wants to take it personal, because sometimes he takes it out on the interviews that he has, and calls me names and calls me this and that, and takes it more on a personal level, then that's his thing. I don't take it to that level. I take it more of a businessman type. So.
Okay. And before we end, Brian, you're being heard worldwide, actually. We have our website, and of course, through fightnews.com. Thank you very much, Mr. Carl Freitag, our chief editor. Do you have any message to all the fans of Brian Viloria or listening right now?
My message is just watch out for me. I'll be coming back, and just I want to say hi to my family back there, and I miss them and I love them very much.
All right, Brian, we really appreciate your time here with us, and we wish you all the best and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Brian, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Viloria, the former WBC light flyweight champion.